So this is where we left last time. We'll continue from here. And the first thing we need to combine all this. So this loop we don't need here. I'll just delete this, and so we need one more loop extra here. Let's get rid of the half because it's an incomplete. Now we go to the edge mode, multi-cut, and simply put a loop here. Oh, this needs to go further down and it's very close, so we might need to move it back. Use Ctrl Shift to push it back. And we'll keep on sliding it. Let's combine these area as well. Okay, this needs to be stretched here, but this loop getting down to the nose is not seems right. So what we will do, let's add a loop inside I. Okay, and this comes right at the perfect place, and we just need to further adjust the rest of the loop. A little push, that will do the job. Same thing we need to do in the top of the area. We just match the number of loop. For now, top and bottom. This feels like it was needed. Back to the front view, press 5, and same thing we do here. I'll just get rid of this loop. We can add it later and merge it here. So what we need to do now, we need to take this loop and merge here. Where? In this loop, and this loop needs to go up. Okay, how do I know? I have been making lots of faces, and after a lot of experiment and testing, and from the internet, from the experts, I have come across such kind of loops that work best for now, and it's about time something else might come, but for now this works best. So I'm working on that. What I need to do, just extrude the entire loop from this point to this point, and this should work. Front view, we'll just use shift and move. Let's move to the world mode, and this is perfect. This should go here, this should go here, this should follow this, and rest will be in the middle of somewhere. Let's have a look from the side once, because everything will be, see, it's way too far. Make sure to keep on adjusting side and the front. If you delay, that might be too late, and there will be a lot of adjustments to make. So avoid that from happening. Okay, we can extrude one more. Before that, let's bridge. Bridging always comes up with the risk. Make sure to press 3 and see something not wrong happened. We'll further on extrude here. Okay, This is way too far, but we'll try to adjust it. Somewhere it's working. It's way too far. I'll just reduce it. Okay, let's have a look from the left. This should go a little up. Okay, so let's have a look. You can see this loop right at the end of the where eyebrows ends. If we see it from the left, it's somewhere here. So we are way too far back. I'll take it a little up. We'll try to keep it straight and we'll do this with the rest. So this definitely is going way too back. I'll pull it a little front. Somewhere in the past we need to. So faking this loops space is a little tricky. So this is how it's going. You can see the eyebrow is here and it draws a line. There is a highlight here. So this is the most top part. So this is how it goes. So I'm trying to fill it up. This is where it comes. That looks fine. We can move with it. Somewhere in the middle, the rest of the loop. Always make sure from the left and from the front. It should always properly match from the both of the side. Okay, this is again in the bad position here. Where it's going, it should be here. This whole loop needs to be further down. Also have a look in 3D perspective time to time. Mostly you're going to do everything from the perspective where you're going to build the face. If you can see, I'm maintaining this bulge from the side view and the bulge is right is this bulge. Okay, so we will now talk about 5 points. The next question is, what are the 5 points? So the point where 5 edges will meet, because you can see 1 2 3 4 5, these 5 edges will meet on this point. You can say them 5 points. So 5 points are important and 5 points somewhere we need to avoid. So we have a 5 point here in the middle of the face, it's at the corner of the nose, and we going to make more 5 points. So what we do, we avoid 5 points at the face area. When we create blend shapes, the 5 point will create pinch, and we don't want pinches and other things in our face. So let's have another set of extrude edge. And this might be way further in the back. This goes here and it can be anywhere. We can have another set of extrusion, same way. This time it goes back automatically and this will goes here. So now we can see we are having a huge stretch here, and somewhere we need to introduce 5 point to fill that. The 5 point will add an extra loop from that point. Okay, let's press 4. So this loop will be staying here and this on top of him, supporting one. I guess that should do the job. There might be some dent weave. So I'm thinking this should be our 5 point. How we make it? We just extrude a loop from here like this. We'll let it connect to the upper part. We'll focus on getting the upper part right. Let's have a look in perspective. I won't say this is going bad, this is going good. Let's have a look from the side. Adjust this in the middle and all the loop will adjust itself. And this is where we can see our jaw will end. Yeah, definitely it's going back. We're not paying attention to it right now. So the first goal is supposed to be getting the basic structure and the loops right. Once we've done that, next thing we need to sort out all the dents and the okay, this is moving way too far. That should do for now. Now I feel we can have a 5 point here which can be easily till here. Let's extrude it and that should do the job. And here we will also have our jawline. So if we're talking about the jawline, this all can go till here and things will go under the jaw from here. No, not okay. We will have another loop coming from the top to here and it goes right underneath the jaw. So we can have it as far as a little far, and if I talk about this, this has to be the loop. Okay, we're going to need more loop. So let's add a loop in here. It's very simple. I'll just delete this, two faces, delete, and let's add a loop here. So this will strengthen the shape of the ear as well, and we might don't know when we need what. Now we definitely need where this loop needs to go. So let's quickly put that. So having the ear base model right at the place going to help a lot. Now we know where our loops needs to go, and just the twist to need to be adjusted. They are the extreme point of the jaw. It's not that far, a little bit inside, and then definitely goes in. This is going to create some dent. We'll leave it for now. Our goal is to get and every face has a different structure. Some 5 points might end up at the different point for the different face structure. So make sure if you're following this kind of reference, this will do the job. But for a female face, for a different character that has a different, like someone with a bigger nose, someone with bigger lips might end up having a 5 point at someplace else, but you're definitely going to need these 5 points. What I'm selecting. This is what, and now you can see there is a huge gap. Going to add some loop, don't worry. Start from this here, and this loops needs to go like this much. Okay, let's attach them. We need to work here, but I'm just leaving it on right now. Just maintaining the gap between each loops and vertices. All the gaps need to be properly maintained. It has to look perfect squares from all angle. So right now we are doing the first stage where we creating the basic structure. We just need to add one loop here. How we did that? Edge ring utilities, edge ring and split. Let's have a look from the side. I'll just pull it that way. Why I did that? To give it a round. As you can see, we need to do it a little bit more. Get a good roundness. There will be a dent and something wrong happened here. I'll go to lighting, so two-sided. So this entire face is flipped here. What I'm going to do, I'm select all of my ear, deselect. Let's try again. And shift, right click to face normal and reverse normal. That should fix the jaw. We are having a little dent here. We can easily fix it from the front. What we need to do, just keep maintain the flow. So I guess we have done the connecting part right now, and the basics of the jawline we have also put it. We'll see the jaw, neck in the next video, where we finish the jaw, neck and the back of the head. I will use D and V, snap it here, and now I remember we had some flaw here. I'll just fix this. I'll use X and I selected axis to snap to the grid. I'll just duplicate. There must be a copy of it. I'll do a minus scale. Now I'm having a shader issue. So what is shader name? Lambert 2. I'll just reassign Lambert 2 to the second half. Okay. I'll select both, combine. I need to select all the vertices in the center. And again, shift right click, merge vertices, merge vertices. There is a threshold, make sure nothing is sticking. Like sometimes these two sticks. Just press 3 to confirm it's worked. It's worked. So this is how our face looks right now. And I would say it's okay. At least we have it, and we also have clear connection with the ear. Next, we spend some time for finishing it and closing the neck, and let's see. So just one more video. Let's see you in the next video.